Hello everyone, my name is Rogers Moelas Limwe, and I want us to talk about a few things that usually affect us, and a specific topic that affects our health and also our well-being, which is called pressure. We understand that for as long as one is living in this world, then at some moment the person has to face some kind of pressure somewhere. So pressure mainly comes in different kind of forms, different kind of ways, depending on the level where have reached, and depending on how far you've reached with life. So now, you'd find at some moment maybe you're not still struggling financially. You may face financial pressure. If you're still struggling socially, you may also find yourself in social pressure. If you're still struggling there's a spiritual battle which is also inside you, you may also have a spiritual pressure. So you find that pressure comes in different kind of dimension, but at the result, it just comes and pumps at one person. So now we want to find out, how do we solve this pressure? What are some of the possible ways that we can use to ourselves in order to solve this topic known as pressure? So the first thing I'm going to share with you 6 suggestions that I've seen that work, that may also help you to succumb that pressure and be able to solve it and able to still remain with good well-being and the good healthy, as the lesson that comes from life, as in life teaches life. So now, the first principle that comes there is, principle number 1, never view pressure as a stumbling block to your success, but as an opportunity to learn. Many of us, we have got a tendency, when pressure comes on our side, when problem comes on our side, we view it as a stumbling block to our success. And hence, our mind develops a negative attitude towards that which is causing us pressure. Hence, we don't think of possible ways on how we can learn from the same. So now, when we take pressure as a process of learning from one stage of life to another, then it means we are going to increase in our mental faculty. Our thoughts are going to be established in a way that is supposed to be grounded for the better of tomorrow. So now, the good thing is, when you view pressure as an opportunity to learn, it means it's going to prepare your mind for something which is coming ahead of you tomorrow, which we are supposed to fight and solve. Then principle number 2, never underestimate yourself. Never underestimate yourself. So now, we have this problem called underestimation, which results from low self-esteem. At some moment, maybe you think maybe certain problems, certain issues that come to us may not be solved by us necessarily, but may be solved by somebody else who's better than us. So now, in trying to think and compare ourselves with somebody, then we have the pressure which comes as a result of failure to solve another problem which is at hand. So when you look at underestimation, if, for instance, you underestimate yourself, it means even the things that you are supposed to do by yourself, you're not going to do it because you understand that there's somebody better who can do it for you. So now, not underestimating yourself leads into the build up of self-esteem, which later build up the character of who you become tomorrow. So what you become tomorrow is determined by how you rate and how you estimate yourself. So now, if you underestimate yourself, no matter how much you try, it means that pressure is going to be something which is going to bring you down instead of building you up for the better tomorrow. So in doing so, you find yourself being vulnerable to all kinds of vices, because you have told your mind that you cannot do anything about it. You have told your mind that you cannot solve that which is coming to you. Hence, you have even caused retardation in thinking. Then the other thing that is there is principle number 3. Take it easy. Take pressure as easy and bear it as a normal life. If we try by all means to remove pressure out of our life, then it remains to be lifeless, because these are some of the life intricacies that comes. Imagine life without problems. Would there be anybody who would have become rich out of it? Let's look at it. Somebody faced pressure in terms of how to solve mathematical problem. They thought of coming up with a mathematical calculator. Then somebody thought of